Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the originals. This is episode 3 of season 1. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. I'd like to thank every single person that has contributed to the Patreon page. A special thank you to these guys down below here. I'm just going to put that in the intro and outros from now on, just as an appreciation to everybody that supports me. Thank you to every single person on YouTube for leaving your positive comments for the series, smashing the like button, absolutely smashing it, mate. You guys have took me over 100 likes on the past 2 videos. Mental. Honestly, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. To recap the last episode, we had Marcel's backstory. It turns out that Klaus is pretty much like his father. How interesting is that? So Klaus found him when he was getting pretty much like abused for racism. Pretty much that's what was happening. Klaus didn't like it, killed the guy. He seen in Marcel what was happening to him, where he was mistreated from his parents, and obviously he thought that he could change him, help him, rise him up to be the person that he wants to be, the person that Klaus could grow into the perfect vampire. And pretty much he went over and asked him his name. He said that he didn't have one. He said, how about Marcellus? I think he said that it is the god of war, and I absolutely love names that have a hidden meaning. And he is like a god of war, mate. The guy's absolutely sick in it. And he was we had a flashback and he was dueling with Rebecca, and he said, I'm going to marry you one day. And Rebecca said, you're not, mate. There's no chance I would ever marry somebody who can't beat me in a duel. Then they fast forward into the future, where he went from a little kid to a strapping, sexy, confident guy with hair. Now in the show, like he's got like a skinhead, but he had hair, and it seemed like they was proper getting it on me, or wanted to anyway. But Klaus jumped in the way. He was like, no chance, mate. Never get with Rebecca. If you want to be a vampire, I will never turn you if you get with my sister. Family is everything to me, and I need you to leave her alone. And we did see that as well. He continued with that in a flashback where she was going out with the mayor's son or something like that, and she asked, could you turn him? And Klaus got up and threw him off the balcony. He was like, no chance, I just killed him. He said, if I turned every man that you drop your knickers for, then we'd have no food to eat. I thought that was hilarious. Literally, it's so funny. But it turns out nobody's good enough for his little sister, and that is hilarious to me anyway. And even Marcel is still not good enough, because their temptations got too much. He went and he started kissing. Klaus seen him, pulled a sword out to his neck. That was my thumbnail in the last episode. Rebecca was begging, look at this man. He's grew up. You've molded him into the person you are. You need to let him off. You can't kill him. He said, I know, but you should have known better. Stabbed me, daggered her. She went down, pulled the dagger out after her. She thought it had been a couple of days. It had actually been 52 years. He said that he gave Marcel a choice. He could have undaggered Rebecca, or he could be turned into a vampire. Rebecca said he would never have left me daggered. Long behold, Marcel walks in. Long story short, that is how we got to Savage Marcel now, mate. Because when the Michelsons fled, when the dad was going after them, he stayed. They thought he died. He said that they each mourned him. Marcel didn't go after and look for them. Took what was the Michelsons and built it as his own. He goes around stamping Emman everywhere, like Klaus was saying, but that's not for Marcel. That's for Michelson. He's showing off, staying in their house, roaming the city, being the person that Klaus wanted to be. He literally took everything that he wanted, and now he's made it his own, and he's got his own rules. He's got the witches on lock. He's got a girl called Davina. She seems to be so powerful. She threw Rebecca against like loads of walls just using a fucking mind, dashed her out the window. And then Rebecca ran back to Klaus and she said, he possesses a weapon more powerful than the originals. What are we gonna do? I need to get Elijah back. And he was like, I'll get her back as well. And then Klaus, like I said, he has an A, B, all the way to C plans, me. And Haley, she went to, she asked for some wolfsbane. She was going to kill a baby, but the person that gave it her rang somebody. They sent some men into the place where she was to kill her, because they don't want the wolves there. Rebecca turned up, killed them. Klaus took the bodies back. He was fuming. He said, look, I've got a plan. You guys are ruining it. I'm going to take one of these guys. I'm going to compel him. I'm going to get him on the inside. There was also 2 people that Marcel turned. He gave a coin. He flipped it all the way through it. A gold coin. He's the first one to pick it up. stays a vampire, the other one dies forever. Well, this girl grabbed it. Klaus was like, damn, girl, look at you, you know, quick. And then he ran over and just snapped her neck and said, mate, I don't want nobody who's not loyal on my team, which I thought was interesting, and told Klaus to take the guy to the car. But while he was doing that, Klaus took him over, compelled him before Marcel could get to him, and now he's on Klaus's side as an inside man. And Camille as well, she got compelled by Klaus to tell him where Marcel keeps going, and so he's got 3 people on the inside. And like I said, people don't trust Klaus. People think that he just does things off the whim, but the guy has got a plan from A to B all the way to Z. And like I said, hashtag in Klaus we trust, mate. The guy is sick. So that's where we currently are. Thank you so much, like I said, for everybody that is supporting the channel. Thanks to the Patreon. Amazing. If you do like that, the Patreon's posting the Vampire Diaries every single day. You can go over there and check it out. Thanks everyone on YouTube for your continuous support, your positive comments, your subscribes and your likes on the video. It's absolutely amazing. I'm going to cut this intro short, dive into today's episode. Hopefully it's another great one, and like I said, thanks so much for all your support.
My brother Niklaus, who continues to hide his loneliness with cruelty, into the hope that I, as their eldest brother, can lead them down the correct path.
You know how I love to set things on fire?
Was I supposed to leave them in the front yard to rot? Attack the helpless pregnant girl who's carrying my child.
I am so moved by your newfound sense of fatherly duty towards the werewolf carrying your hybrid bun in her oven.
The werewolf would like to know what the plan is.
Oh.
The plan to rescue Elijah.
If we're being specific.
You said that you would get him back. So is there a plan or what?
Marcel is not my mortal enemy. My friend. Sabotage his hold over the supernatural community of the French Quarter, but a friend nonetheless. If I had known he would place my brother in the hands of a particularly nasty teenage witch, I certainly would have weighed my options a bit differently.
It's for Klaus to simply ask Marcel for Elijah back.
Just straight up ask. That's got to be Rebecca's
not the
idea.
whole plan, is it?
Well, that's only the plan A, love. There's always a plan B.
In it, plan B to C. He's always got them. War, me. That's my type of plan.
I do look good in a suit.
The guy at the dock's gonna come forward as an eyewitness. Say he saw those 2 drunkenly fall into the Mississippi. They'll be dredging for weeks. No one will come looking around here. I sent 4 night walkers to look into a werewolf sighting in the quarter. Haven't heard from them since. I know you and Klaus are friends, but the fact is, since the original showed up...
Oh, come now, Thierry.
So you've given them free reign of your compound now, too.
Yes, well, seeing as my family and I lived here, built the place, in fact.
All right. This is my old-time friend and sire. He's also a guest here.
I'm afraid my sister Rebecca is insisting I demand Elijah's return.
It was Rebecca's idea.
If our guys think the sister killed the night walker...
Is that an accusation?
Say about peace. Walk with me.
Innit, this guy should be respecting Klaus, literally. Like, he should know that he shouldn't be disrespecting him, seeing as he's felt the wrath of his bite. He knows the pain. He knows that one little action, he's dead. So, like, I'm surprised that the guy's got balls to challenge him.
Kill for me and die for me. Plus, that boy can play the trumpet like you would not believe. I'll see if he can play a little tonight at the party.
You're coming, right? But he lets us do our thing in exchange for certain community services, like keeping our fangs out of the locals. If I hand Elijah back now, it might give the wrong impression about who's really in charge here.
It might look weak.
You understand I had to ask.
That is the answer that he wanted, though, isn't it? I feel like Klaus wants to go to war. He doesn't really want just a peaceful hand back. He's like, that's all I needed, mate, to go after you.
So was as expected. No. We can't kill the favourite son or he'll catch on to us.
So war it is then.
You manage Sophie Devereaux, I'll take care of the next step. What's taking so long? Drive this through his torso.
Crazy. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway.
Originals, like my siblings and I, can also compel vampires, and no one can compel originals. A new Nightwalker such as yourself is here doing my bidding with no one the wiser. It's because I got to you before you had even a drop of herbal vervain in your system. Our friend here needs to be bled dry of it, so I can compel him to follow my every command.
You know what's interesting with that is, like, I don't think we ever got in the Vampire Diaries explanation of what thing was happening. I had to learn about compulsion and vervain myself, obviously just by watching it. And I think at first I was calling it all the wrong things. But here straight away, episode 3 anyway, they just give little hints of what is what and who could do what, possibly for new viewers. So I do like it.
What do you want? Haley was attacked last night by Marcel's crew because somebody told them there was a werewolf in the quarter. Hey, Soph. Hey, Katie.
Great for attracting the opposite sex. It'll look awesome on you.
I very seriously doubt that.
She's got a temper,
Do you have any others? Please do not play dumb with me.
Rebecca! I just sold a werewolf some herbs, that's all.
Are you lying to me, Katie?
Yes, I told someone. I love him.
Love again, man. It's in the way all the time.
Vampire Romeo of yours.
Well,
You were right about the traitor. Do you want to hear the part that's going to please you the most? She's in love with someone in Marcel's inner circle.
right-hand man type.
Thierry is fraternizing with the enemy.
Oh, to be young and in love in a city where witches and vampires are at war.
Wonder how Marcel's going to react to that. He's right, a man's got a witch girlfriend, do you reckon he knows? But then again, he's got somebody on his side as well. He's got Davina, so it seems like more the vampires are actually connected with the witches more than people think. Also, look at that face, mate. That is a sick smile.
We need you to perform a teeny, tiny locator spell to help us find our brother.
Crucial detail when we made our deal. The way he knows when a witch is using magic.
Where have you seen her?
The little brat erased my memory right after she threw me out a window with her bloody mind.
Davina would sense it.
Unless, of course, another witch. Was to perform
Sacrifice.
much more powerful magic at the same time.
Katie doesn't deserve to die.
Sophie Devereux can't win a war without a few strategic losses, no matter how regrettable they may be.
That is true.
Your sister, executed in the public square for practicing magic.
She was caught hiding in a cargo hold of a freighter.
Marcel's valued inner circle manages his business at the dock.
Katie's boyfriend, Thierry.
Fucking Thierry Henry, mate, there again with his trumpet.
He knocks around with this pretty little witch. Says he
Oh, he
loves her,
knows?
but I don't know. And Thierry's a grown man. He makes his own choices. And I get some good intel. We have a community here. No one's gonna mess that up.
You don't want the witches to get too bold. Given that a witch's tip about a werewolf in town led to the disappearance of your nightwalkers.
Well, he's
Maybe
got
I'll
him
send a
thinking.
little message.
Take a team of Nightwalkers to the cauldron tonight. Make it nasty.
Oh, he's going right in Klaus's plans.
You sure you haven't been in here before? Your face looks so familiar.
You must have seen me out and about. You dating Marcel?
Wooing me, sort of. I don't
He is
know.
wooing her in
He's
trying to.
Very charming, but
I'm kind of in an on-again, off-again thing myself at the moment. I like you, Camille. Most girls have the unfortunate tendency of being whiny little twits. Charity thing.
Oh, she's gonna invite her to Marcel's thing.
Gatsby. Rosamine party. Any interest?
She was saying that she's in a on and off type of thing again. My mind flicked to Matt, but do you think she's talking about Marcel? That I think she's talking about Marcel because every time we see them in a scene, she seems to be dead emotional around him. Maybe she's still got feelings for him, but has he got feelings for her? I don't know. He seemed to be a bit cold to her when he stood on that ledge in the last episode.
Well, brother, I believe I've made certain Marcel will be properly distracted tonight.
I'm preparing insurance against the tender-hearted.
Meaning?
We need proper motivation.
What's happening out there?
He's convinced Marcel that the witches are planning to make a move against him. And if you thought I was playing favorites because I'm in love with a witch.
He's in love with her.
Marcel may not be concerned with Thierry's romantic entanglement.
His lad's going in, he's gonna fucking do her
There
in.
are other crimes which...
Oh, it's better. Oh, killing the vampire, yeah, but he's still Marcel's, in it?
That would be unforgivable. If Katie hopes to save her one true love, it requires something positively magical.
Oh. This guy's fucked it. Oh, these look good. She looks fucking pretty. Look at him, mate. He's loving it.
What's she doing here?
Oh, he's not happy. Look at him. He looks like a businessman, doesn't he? Look at him.
is he the infamous on again, off again?
He's a brother.
He's the brother, actually.
You clean up pretty well yourself.
Well, don't be fooled, love. I'm the devil in disguise.
Oh, it's Lucifer, mate. Chloe Decker and Lucifer. Literally is. I tell you what, all three of them, right? They are fucking beautiful. All of them. Rebecca does not get enough credit that she deserves, mate. She is a stunner. And Klaus as well, man. When he dappers up, mate, that guy is one handsome guy. His face, I've never seen a person. Damon's face, when he smiles, is a quirky smile. And you look at him and you think, ooh, because he manages to do like one side of his face and he's got like these eyes. Klaus has got like a smug smile as well. I love it. Like literally, Klaus is such a handsome guy. I feel like him and Damon just draw you in. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter like who you are. You see them smile, you smile as well, and you're fucking like, get in there, mate. That's why I'm literally Team Klaus on this show. But didn't know that I feel like I just want Klaus to be happy, and if this girl as well, like, I'm loving the connection that he's got with her. He looks dead vulnerable, like, when he's around her.
You trying to be cute inviting her here? Jealousy looks good on you, Becca.
It does, eh? Oh, the music's so good. It's getting me well intense.
Was talking about, I'm sensing that would be Marcel. Beginning to think your sister's a bit of a bitch.
She is, yeah. She's a sick
it's as though
bitch.
she invented the term. Pardon me for a moment.
Oh, I spoiled it. Oh, Marcel, what are you doing?
I would have invited you.
Oh, no, we've been on one date. No explanation. I'll entertain myself.
Leave you alone? Looking the way you
Yeah,
do?
not like that, mate, with those wings. Look at that, innit? Ah, I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving the tension, loving the connection. I want her to have a storyline as well. Literally, a good one. Like, she's just been locked up. Oh, Wolf. Do you reckon that's Tyler, mate? Nah, it's not Tyler. Can't be. Not gonna bring him in this show, are they?
You're one of the witches.
Sophie just asked me to come keep you company while everyone's out. You know, it's drawn to you. The child you're carrying is part vampire, part werewolf.
Sound like Elijah. Baby is going to make us one big happy family.
We find out if it's a boy or girl.
I thought you couldn't do witchy stuff around here.
It's not magic. You have to be a little curious.
Even if you was, I would want it. Even if I was having a kid, right, I would not want to know the sex of the baby. I think not knowing makes it more exciting. You can get easy gender, what is it, gender culture, multi-gender clothes, like you get red, blue, yellow, you know, green. Like, literally, you don't need to know. And does it make a difference? Like, I personally would like the excitement of not knowing it. It just builds up the anticipation, but it's each to their own. Oh, I love it. These two, look at the faces, right? I feel like these two are watching them two, and both of them wishing that they could trade places. She wants to be with Marcel, he wants to be with Camille, mate. Literally, and look at it. Oh, face of thunder.
They'll party, folks open their wallet. Guess I'm what you call a necessary evil.
Rebecca, she's one of your donors?
She's an old flame.
She looks younger than me.
I was a kid when I met her.
You really are a hideously evil little thing, aren't you?
He's going to be fuming when he finds out this guy's killed someone. Oh, his face went from fuming to happy. He's going to lash out in front of everyone.
What the hell did you do?
It's fitting, slotting into Klaus's plan perfect.
You'll never see him again.
Pretty tight on there,
unless
that.
we do something.
I want to know if Davina knows that. She knows his other witches, don't they? I'm trying to figure out why she's helping him. Oh, is she seeing that girl's face?
Magic.
She was a witch. He was a vampire. Now he's dead. Damn it, T. How long we been friends? 70 years? I turned you into something that would never die.
I'm still your friend, Marcel. I swear that hasn't changed.
Oh, I kind of feel tight for this guy, even though he knows me before. Oh, these look good.
Are you alright, love?
He's got a temper, doesn't he?
Oh, his plan's working perfect, man, look.
We found this at his girl's place.
See on your hand, you still have the daylight ring I gave you. So what would you need with the recipe for making new ones? Friends don't lie to me, they don't break my rules, and they do not steal.
Oh, it's good here. He's fucking well intense, Marcel.
Crime of murdering one of his own. 100 years in the garden.
Oh, 100 years in the garden. I don't know what that is, but at least it's not death. He's intense, Marcel.
I'm doing what I have to do.
Tell yourself whatever you want, mate. Oh, she's doing magic in front of him. Wow, she's drawing rapid. Is that her, Katie, she drew? That is sick.
You're here to save your man.
She's doing well, though. Oh, Klaus has shown some loyalty.
Keep going. You can't, she'll sense it. Ellie and the baby will die with you.
Oh, it's true.
Elijah will never forgive us, and rescuing him will be for nothing.
Fucking linked, man. The consequences. Oh, little nod of approval, mate. He loves his loyalty.
Was she worth it?
I loved her.
Oh, look at that, mate. Wow, that's mad, that, mate. Fucking brick him up. Got a whole tunnel of him.
How much did Cammy see?
I just have to keep compelling me.
I made him what he was. Obviously, my trust was misplaced.
Oh, he's talking about himself there. Like, in these two, the opposite flip roles.
You ask for your brother back. Seems like the least I can do.
Oh, it words me. Do you reckon he's going to sweep in now?
I get the bro code. You're here to smooth things over for your friend. It's very nice of you, but not the guy I thought he was. And if he can turn on a dime like that.
Someone broke your trust. The brave bartender.
Can anyone dislike that face? Fucking go on, Klaus.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Give Marcel another chance.
Totally misread that.
No, you read it quite well. You went to Marcel's. You danced. Is that it was? Perfect.
Right, when this show finishes, right, I've got to say, Vampire Diaries, Damon better finish. Vampire Diaries, happy happiest guy in the world, and Klaus better get it as well, man. Because I also see his pain, and I can see in their eyes, yeah, that all they want is happiness and love. And like Damon's slowly getting it in the Vampire Diaries. We're in the 5th season, and it's slowly coming as like a bad destruction guy, progressing with feelings, love. And he's going that way, and I'm loving Damon's character progression. And now we've got Klaus again, and he's down in, he's coming in as a big and bad, and he's trying to uphold his like image of being the #1 original, the unkillable, the big dog. And it's just like a wall, in my opinion. Like, I feel like he wants to drop it, and he wants to be loved. He always says love is a weakness, but mate, Elijah was saying love is what gives you strength, it gives you purpose. And as soon as Klaus finds it out, man, he's going to be good. I can't wait. I want him to end, whenever these shows end, right, I want Klaus to be so happy and be with somebody who accepts him.
Well, tonight was an epic failure.
I killed Katie. And in doing so, exactly where I want him.
I trusted you against all my better instincts.
This girl, Davina, that's all they want, and when they have her, what do you think happens then? They will use Davina's power against all of us. By protecting Marcel, I have cemented his trust, so much so that he's agreed to return Elijah to Davina. I will have her for myself.
You'll get what you want, Nick.
He always does.
You disgust me.
No, Rebecca, like, I love you, but I don't like how you got hatred towards him.
I was so worried.
Thank you. Whatever you did, I felt it. I'm gonna make things right. Starting off by giving him his brother back.
No, you said the old ones were dangerous.
She better not be a bratty person, man. Honestly, I didn't like the way she said no, like in a stroppy way then. I mean, I'm not going to slag her off. She seems like an absolute dominant witch, but she better not be one of those people where it's like my way or no way, start kicking and screaming, because that would annoy me. I need to know why she trusts Marcel, why she picked his side. What's he promised her? Why is she not with the witches? The witches seem scared that she's there. I'd like to know what's going on with that. But did these guys know about the White Oak Stake? And yeah, did they know about that? Because that is something. Because that is a way they can kill the originals, isn't it? But I don't know. Maybe they don't know.
I thought you might like to know. Elijah is returning to us. You hardly know him, and yet you miss him. What is it about my brother that always inspires such instant admiration?
Fucking dominates a room and trust. He gives a fucking aura around him.
To me.
Isn't it?
I think it's a girl.
A girl, mate. Daddy's little girl.
Yet each time that I am tempted to
look at him, he's loving it.
the glimmer of goodness that allows me to believe.
Oh, check him, mate. She still wants him, man. Look at her. Look at her face.
Maybe you're just in my way.
You're gonna give Elijah back? I don't know. I don't think he is. He's gonna listen to her. Oh, it's interesting.
Tell him what you saw. It's the girl. The wolf.
I think it's a girl.
Wait.
Oh, she's being possessed, mate. Oh, check her, mate. Translating it. Oh, it's not going to show us. Oh, that's interesting. I really want Hayley to have an important storyline. I understand she's got Klaus's kid, and that, in terms of the story, is very big. But so far, in the 3 episodes, she's just been sat in a house, and I really wish that she becomes more of a character that does something in the show. She didn't really play any part in the Vampire Diaries, if you think about it, did she either? She was just there in a couple of scenes talking with Tyler, and then her actions caused Klaus to go on the rampage and kill the 12 hybrids and Carol. So yeah, we're not really seeing her in many scenes, and I would like to see her more in the show. Maybe get, you know, Elijah said that she's a Michelson now. Get her as part of the gang, mate. Let her work her way in. But I understand, obviously, that they got to keep her keep her away while she's got the kid. How long's her pregnancy? We've never seen this before. What's going on? Is she having twins? I don't know. What is that woman possessed? I really do like the potential of what can come from this, but I hope that it's not going to be a full season of her just sat in a house and not having a kid. Well, thank you so much for supporting the channel, everybody. It really does mean a lot. Thanks for the Patreon there. You know, you guys are just absolutely amazing. Interesting episode today. So it looked like it was possibly going to get Elijah back, and then boom, Davina was like, no chance, you're not giving him back until I found out how to kill the originals. So what's going to happen next episode? You know, he's already told Klaus he can have him back, and if he goes against his word, he's not going to be happy. Maybe, you know what, right? Better not be a long period before Elijah comes back, because he is a fantastic character, a man of honor, and literally he dominates when he's there. And I just 3 episodes now. Well, actually, he was in the first one. I give it to him. 2 episodes now without him. Feel like I just feel I want him. You know what I mean? You know, when you really want something, like, come to me. I waited for you so long in the Vampire Diaries. You was absent. You was the first one that was introduced, and you dominated, and then you disappeared, and then obviously you come back for a little bit, and you had the storyline with Catherine at the end, and then you've just gone again, and you disappeared. It's like, come back to me, Elijah, man. Like, why? What the show's writers doing to you? Why don't they want you here? But it's interesting. So she is telling him not to give him back. I'm expecting Klaus to retaliate next episode and absolutely go in, maybe kill a few people. His plan's going well together. He got Thierry done. He's got him locked up down in, well, he's getting bricked up. I don't even know what he called. Put him in the garden. His girlfriend, she's died. Klaus done that plan there to perfection. Rebecca wasn't happy with the way it was executed. She was saying that she makes him sick or something, or she disgusts him. I think it's a bit tight, really. I think that they set out to get Elijah. They did say there was going to be collateral damage. He even said that to the Devereaux person. Is that what she's called? I keep forgetting. And then Rebecca was all shocked when Klaus said he killed her to get Elijah, and then Elijah back. She was still fuming, so a bit weird. That woman was testing out the baby, what she was having. Then she said it's possibly being a girl, so daddy's little girl, mate, she's never getting a date. Klaus is not going to have that, is he? He's going to kill literally every single person that comes along. We've seen the wolves getting attracted to it as well. I would love, like, I don't know, some sort of army where, like Game of Thrones, where you got all the vampires stood at the back, and then let the dogs walk through the legs, and they all stood there, or the wolves against Marcel on the other side, or whoever it is the villain is. That would be, I look absolutely sick, mate. And yeah, so she was doing some sort of spell. She got possessed. Some mad thing's going to be going on then with Haley. She's tried to type it in there. Don't know what language she was saying. I'm going to say it's like Scandinavian or something. Don't think she clicked that in the options, so we'll see. But what else happened? Let's think. Oh, Camille, you know, she looked absolutely stunning in that dress in the wings. Marcel was well into it as well. Klaus, he's falling for her. He's so vulnerable, Klaus. I don't understand that you can't like him. I can understand you dislike his actions. It's just the same as Damon. Some of the things that they do, you think, oh, it's a bit too much. That I shouldn't have took him out. It's a bit savage. But then, when you look at him, you think, oh, he's a broken character in me, and he's got so much chance for progression up there. And you can see like they want to be loved, but they can't take it because they feel like letting it in is a weakness. So then you're all for it. I'm like, come on, I'm literally all for it. Rebecca as well, I feel like she really wants Marcel. And I could see that when Camille and Marcel was dancing, and Rebecca and Elijah, I wish it was Elijah. Rebecca and Klaus were stood on the side. They was both wishing that they could swap roles. Well, she watched him go mad at his friend, and she left the party. Klaus went in to see her at the bar. He was talking to her. They had a connection. They was going to lean in for a kiss. He turned his head away. She was like, I thought I read that right. He's like, you did read it right. I was like, get in there, mate. You know, at least that they are reading. He is reading the room, but his plan's not finished. As he was saying, turn around, compelled her. You got to go back. You know, you end up having a great night, and that is all you can remember. So he is still planting his seeds. He's still got his plan. Still got his men in there. They possibly know. I don't think they don't. They don't know where Elijah is. They actually don't know, but they know. You know what, right? Klaus said, "You think it's so easy about getting this Davina back, right? But once the witches get her back, do you think that they're just going to be all singing, all dancing, and sail off into the sunset? No chance, mate. They're going to use her powers and come against us, so I won't be on the witches' side." I think that's very interesting. I never even thought of that before. Possibly that is the reason why they're staying. If they get Davina, they might not have to stay in that graveyardy thing and draw off the power of everyone. She seems to be like a hotspot source or something. I don't know, but yeah. I think Marcel's well intimidating me. He's literally such a good character. I'm glad that he's in it. I can't wait, maybe possibly season 2 or later on down the series, because if it's 22 episodes on in episode 3, storylines can dramatically change. One person could come in and start fucking shit up everywhere. Klaus and then Marcel get on each other's side. But I feel like this, at the end of the season or next season, we're going to get like a definite, there's got to be a Klaus and Marcel name, surely. Please let me know in the description below, like, literally, and I'm going to be that teammate. I want them to join together, join forces, and fucking go mental. So thank you very much for clicking on my video today. I really appreciate it. All your support is absolutely amazing. I love it. Engagement immense. Last 2 videos had over 100 likes. I literally cannot stress my gratitude enough. So thanks so much, everybody. If you did enjoy today's video, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. And as always, I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode of The Vampire Diaries. This episode 4 will be in 2 days, so please stick around. We're going to do it alternating video counts. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.